Hi, I'm Julia Piota. I am a life coach and a board certified health and wellness coach, and I help women to create healthier relationships with themselves. So today I wanted to use this video basically as if I were going to get up on stage and do a TED Talk. And this topic that came to my mind was I wanted to just share a story with you about, who I was as I was growing up. So as I was growing up, I didn't realize this, but I carried everyone else's emotions. So if people around me were unhappy, whether it be my family members, friends, relatives, whoever it might be, growing up in the household that I grew up in, there was a lot of negative emotions that would fly around, and I could feel people's pain, their anger, their bitterness, resentment, their sadness, their frustration, whatever it was. I was feeling that. And if I was witnessing someone, being extremely disappointed with the life that they were living or angry with what was going on in life, I would take all their shit and put it in my body and I would carry it. Why? I have no fucking idea. But anyway, this is what I would do. I felt responsible for how they were feeling. This is fucked up. It's fucked up. It's interesting, to see, to learn this as an adult now, knowing what I've been doing my whole life. And over the last year, I've been really learning, how I've been picking up on other people's emotions and taking this responsibility for how they're feeling. And now that I can see and separate this myself from what's going on, the less and less I'm taking on other people's pain. If people are going through traumatic times in their life, I would feel so bad for them and take that on. And as I take that on, right, the load that I'm carrying around with me, it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And I've shared with you in other videos how I used to struggle so much with anxiety. And it's well, look at that. Add the emotions of the outside world on top of you. That's even more weight of where that anxiety was coming from. So I'm really learning that when I'm feeling someone's discomfort, a lot of times we want to go into that fix-it mode. We want to please them. We want to take away their pain because we as individuals feel very uncomfortable allowing someone to be in that pain, to be in that emotion. And I wanted to share this with you to let you know we don't have to take that on. We shouldn't at all take that on. We should not feel responsible for how someone else is feeling or, if they're going through crappy times in their life. We are all meant to go through shitty ass times in our life because it helps us to grow as individuals. It forms us into who we're actually meant to become. So when you're in someone else's presence and they're going through a shitty time in your life, can you just be there for them rather than taking that on? When we take it on, it feels heavy. It doesn't feel good. You don't feel good. Your mood ends up, going down the shitter just like their mood is. And it's oh, I wish I could do something to change this person. And you fill up with anxiety and with worry and with unnecessary stress. And I wanted to just shed light on this. We are not responsible for how anybody else is feeling. And if you get in that place where someone is super fucking negative around you and they're just weighted down, block that wall. Fill yourself, if you can, with light that protects you from their energy and their emotions. If there's someone where their energy sucks the life out of you, there's someone that I've noticed that me being in their presence, it wipes me out. And it can be for days. It's so messed up. And I've never, noticed this before. But you want to distance yourself from those people. If we don't know how to fully protect our own energy yet, then stay the hell away from them because we don't deserve to be down for the count because someone else's negative ass energy got, connected onto us. And we don't really know how to maneuver through those feelings. So just notice this can be difficult, especially if it's like close friends or family members and they're feeling the weight of the world on them. Can you just be there for them? Can you be there, as a support system in a way where you don't take responsibility for their emotions, their feelings, all that. We don't need to enable anybody, right? If I were to bitch to someone about, oh my gosh, like my finances are not where I want them to be right now, sometimes I just want you to be a listening ear. I don't need you to figure out my problems. And that's how we should be treating everyone else. We should really treat them in a way that allows them to expand as individuals, rather than getting into like that enabling mode and feeling like we have to solve all their problems for them and then they just sit in their pity party, right? That doesn't do anybody any good. So we all deserve to have a healthier relationship, both with ourselves and with the people around us, by setting these boundaries, by knowing we're not responsible for what they're going through, for how they're feeling, but we can be there for them. We can be loving to them, but don't take on their burdens. We can pray. We can release those burdens to God to take care of, or whatever other higher power you might believe in. But we've never, been responsible to carry someone else's stuff. So I will leave it at that today. When you do this, it's going to help you so much, because when we're taking on that negative energy, it's producing stress in our body. When there's extra stress in our body, we're more susceptible to sickness, to feeling like garbage, feeling fatigued, low energy, negative mindsets. So do this. Protect yourself and know that you're not responsible for anyone else's burdens. If you're in a place and you want to start learning how to create a healthy relationship with yourself, I do work with individuals one-on-one. You can click on the link in the description section to set up a free discovery call. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Have a great day today.